Can you hear me now? I think that's, yeah, it works. Sorry, I forgot to plug in my microphone. Yeah, now it's perfect. Good thing I didn't take like 5 minutes to realize that I have no sound. Okay, I zoomed in a little bit, I know, but I'm just gonna be in the browser anyway. Okay. Okay, there's a few things I want to do, not too many though. First is I want to set for sale some items I have available on Steam. I want to sell them on Buff. And then second, I want to buy some items on Buff that I could resell on Steam later. I ran into a problem last time I did that. Let me explain, but first let me change the quality of this music. Yeah, here we go. Right, so you remember that a week ago on Saturday, I think that's when we did it, right? Maybe it was like a week and a half ago, but basically what we did was we bought items on Buff that I wanted to sell on Steam later. And the idea was that I wasn't going to sell them on my account, I was going to sell them on a different account, not the main account. So I had to wait a week between the time I bought those items and the time I'm going to sell them. And just like out of nowhere, this week specifically, a lot of items went down 10% in price, meaning that I was not able to profit whatsoever. I was lucky enough that the price on Buff stayed the same. Like an example would be Hydra, well, like gloves, case, hardened. Like this is an example. Field tested. I think I bought 3 of these. Look, the price was like 97 and now it's barely reaching 82. So like it's really sad. A week ago was much higher. So yeah, that's kind of shit, but what can we do? One of those field tested gloves that I bought accidentally was actually 0.15 float. So I ended up selling it for €7 profit, but the other ones I ended up selling for like break even on Buff. I didn't even move them to Steam because it wasn't, let's say, profitable anymore to sell. I do have a couple that I bought even earlier for lower, but those I'm trying to sell, but whatever. By the way, Ale, yeah, I noticed your Discord message. It's just that I wasn't able to respond before. I can respond now. If you're still here on the stream, I can tell you how much I can pay for this skin. It's a Star Trek Navajo Tiger Tooth. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna look in 2 places, on Buff and on Steam. Because, for example, on Buff, cheapest is like $92.70. But there is only 17 for sale. So it's hard to tell if this is actual real price. Hello, Prix. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, let's look at the trade records. 93, this was a 0.02. 91, this was a 0.06. But what float is yours? Let me open Chrome and check it out that way, because at least I'll be able to see the float. Oh, by the way, Cole, I ended up buying those skins that I priced on the last live stream, and I can show you right here. Like, what skins I bought from that person is this factory new player 2. I think this is field tested. Yeah, field tested. Up Asimov. Gloves, Battles card. They look pretty decent for Battles card. And then AK minimal wear stat track. Factory new Slaughter Butterfly. It's freaking amazing. And then Talon, yeah. What percentage did you get them all at? 93%. 93% buff. Okay. So this one is 0.02, so it's decent float. Could get a tiny bit, like €1 more for the float. I mean, usually when I buy Cole skins, they're about 93% anyway, so I can't really justify buying for more. What do you think about viewer pass as an investment? They're pretty good sometimes, Speedy. They're pretty good sometimes. It's just kind of risky because you don't know how many people are gonna buy, because you can buy literally unlimited amounts of those passes. So like if for some reason it ends up that some rich person bought like a lot of those all of a sudden, then it's not worth it. But if you're willing to hold them for a long time, yeah, it's like a fine purchase. They all pretty much always go up in price, so yeah. Zivs, what's up, man? I'm trying to price this this Navaja knife. But you see, like before it was like €90, €91. That was 3 days ago. No, 4 days ago actually. €90, 6 days ago, 90, 19, 85 supply, 87 sale, 80 supply, 85. Let's look at the price trend. So like in reality it looks like it's more of a €90 item, because 91, let's say 91, I can see it selling for 91. 93 is a bit of a stretch, but the cheapest is 92.70. So, and the float is really good actually, so 00 here and stuff. So I think it's fair to price it at about €92. If I price it at €92, 0.93, that is 85.56. 85.56 cent I can pay for this one. So I should do 92 on buff, or what are you willing for it? Wait, I'm confused. Are you trying to list it on buff so I can buy it, or what are you trying to do? Or are you trying to sell it to me through like skins purchase? Because I can buy it for 85. Wait, I close the thing. I can buy it for this much if it was like a direct bank transaction for 93%. But if you're asking like how much you should list it for sale or something like that, then you can try to list it the cheapest, and if it doesn't sell, you list lower and lower and lower. But I assume that for around 92 it's gonna sell. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I need to find items to purchase on buff. By the way, I have 14,000 RMB right now. I'm gonna do some stuff with this RMB, but if I can't get it all, like I can't get all of it handled, I'm going to put a announcement that I'm selling RMB and stuff like that, and get some people to buy it. But if not, then it's fine. I am going to go to my inventory and just start selling what I have, because I have a lot of items right now. Just not even that expensive. I managed to sell a lot of the expensive ones recently, and today I recorded all the sales like in the past couple of days. Managed to record €100 of profit today, which is crazy. It's like rarely happens that well, but for how much would you sell 10,000 RMB? It depends. There's two ways, either plus 4% or either plus 5%, right? Let me explain, 1 second. Hey, what's up, Tados? Let me open GIMP. I like explaining visually. And yeah, basically, there's two ways. One way is I buy some specific skin for you. For example, you find a skin on buff for 10,000 RMB, and I buy that skin from you just using my balance. You pay, and that would be plus 4%. For example, if it's 10,000, that would be 10,400 RMB equivalent in euros. I don't know how much that is, but just convert it, and that's how many euros I would sell it for. And then if you want actually to get the balance, it's preferred that we do it with Dota skins, but since it's such a big balance, it's kind of hard. So we might have to do it through CSGO skins if you don't have it, but in that case it's going to be 5%. So you would pay the equivalent of 10,500 RMB in order to get 10,000 RMB on your balance. That's the conclusion, I think. I prefer this one, first of all, because we don't need to have Dota skins on your account ready and so on. Secondly, because this is cheaper for you and for me. So I'm cutting 1% off here, but I'm getting a better deal and you're getting a better deal. I'm kind of like meeting both ways, meeting in the middle and splitting the profit basically, because we're not transferring balance, so there is no 2.5% fee from buff. So that's the thing. Yeah, that is pretty much it. But I'm not sure I'm gonna sell it right now. I'm first gonna take some time to see if I can buy some stuff for myself. If not, then I'm gonna sell it. Okay. I think I should probably reprice some of the items I have for sale, especially the expensive ones, like these shadow daggers. This is one of the items that I bought on buff in order to try and sell it on Steam, but ended up backfiring. So like the price on Steam went down in price 10% or something like that, and I'm forced to sell it back to buff in order to break even. So like I bought it for 388 and now I put it for 406.29. 406.29. So technically I'm profiting like 8 RMB. I'm profiting 8 RMB, but it's not really worth it. 8 RMB with a 400 euro item. That's like how many percent is that? 2%. So like it's okay, but like I wish I would have been able to move it to Steam. How to sell on GamerPay? I mean, you need to like pass KYC and stuff, but other than that, it's not that difficult, right? It's quite simple actually. You mean list item for buff price? You just kinda open the item on buff and compare the price and list for the price that's on buff and so on. For example, item worth 30 on buff. On GamerPay is 32.50. Yeah, because they have the fee. So right, when you sell something on GamerPay, you enter a price, and that price is how much you are going to get. And then they add the extra 5% on top of that. So yeah, you do need to list at 27.5 or 28 because they add the extra 5% on top of that later. But it just costs time to look for an item. I learned yesterday how you can flip easily skimport to skimport with good profit, but it's cost time to look for it. Yeah. It's obviously like it's kind of like doing a job, so it's not easy because it's quite competitive. You're planning to grind the stuff out of next operation. Yeah, it's a good idea if you have time. It's quite efficient. Also, I might inform you that if you smash the like button, YouTube is gonna bring another 10 people to the stream for every like smashed. Thank you. Okay, let's continue repricing. I deposited some money straight to GamerPay yesterday, like 60 euros. So now I have a lot more balance, and I'll spend it soon. But right now don't have enough time. Saw a good liquid knife that I could have flipped with 10% profit after fee. God damn. I mean, 10% is pretty good. Like, it rarely happens to get more than that. Like, for example, this right here I bought on Skimport. I was so lucky to get this much blue. Like, the item had a good discount, but I was planning that it doesn't have any blue. That's why I bought it. But then it turns out it had blue, because you know, when there's a new item on Skimport, it doesn't show the actual screenshot. So I bought it without even knowing it had blue, but then I inspected it and voila. Are trade ups or flipping better? Flipping is way better because you don't rely on luck. Or at least the luck amount is so tiny that it's not even significant. Hey, what's up, Arman? Do you buy on GamerPay and sell on Buff? Yeah, I do. I do occasionally. Yeah, that's why I put the balance on there, like the 93 euros I have currently. That's so I can buy on GamerPay and then sell on Buff, pretty much. But so far I spent like $10,000 on GamerPay, so yeah, it's quite the working strategy. Okay, everything else I have is just like cheap stuff. I have this souvenir Mug 7, but the thing is, it has a, let me change price, it has a boomage gold, which technically is worth 260 euros, but like, I don't know, it's kind of a shit skin. It has a low float, which is good, but no one's buying it. And I checked, they don't have like the boomage gold on this gun cheaper than me. Like, it's like 6 RMB, the cheapest. So I put mine for 4 and then for 3, and it's not selling. I'm gonna put for 2. I don't really know how much overpay it's worth, but I'm just like trying different numbers out, because I didn't overpay for this gun whatsoever. I just was lucky with the boomage gold, but whatever, I'm just gonna try. 2 RMB is fine. Did GamerPay charge 0.7 euro fee before when depositing? Like, it was 2.5% fee only. Now it's 2.5 plus 0.7 euro. Oh, really? Really? I didn't know that. Is it only for card deposit, or is it also for bank deposit? Because it didn't show that. Like, I deposited yesterday, so it didn't show the plus 0.7 euro. Interesting. I'd rather want to avoid stickers because it's hard to price check it. It depends. Also, for you mean like weapons with stickers? Yeah, true. But like, I didn't overpay for this gun whatsoever. So the fact that it has stickers, it's only a bonus. It's harder to sell it for enough overpay, but like, it's still a lot of profit. It's much more than without sticker. Do you own any Kato 14 crafts? No, I had like 3 that I tried to flip, and they ended up going to shit because I overpaid for them too much. I didn't really know how to price them, so I'm not trying to do that anymore because I understood I don't have enough experience with them, so I'm not gonna do that. But like, I do have a Kato craft in general, not craft, I'm a Kato sticker, 2 of them actually, but it's like hard to sell. I'm losing a lot of money on them, and it's still hard to sell. Interesting. I would think that the Kato stickers would go up in price, right? Especially in this period that CSGO has gotten so many new players and so on, and so many people buying skins going up in price, but the Kato still didn't go up in price, especially that one I have. How should I price stickers when skins trading? There's a few like factors. Like, right now I'm just going to actually be doing that, right? I'm gonna look at my inventory and start selling the skins that I have available, and you can kind of like see how I price check my own skins, and probably from that you can learn some. Like, you have to look at 3 things: float, stickers, and patterns. And you just need to remember which skins can have good patterns, which skins have good float. It's written here, obviously, and which skins have good stickers. You can also view it easily. And that's how you determine. Like, this skin has literally worthless stickers, so that's not gonna add anything. But it has 0.19 float, which is really low for field tested. It might add some, so I can actually check it and price it myself here. Maybe you have some recommendations for investing play skins to buy and hold Is it worth it? Gvidas, it is worth it, but the thing is, if you're going to buy play skins, you have to buy it when there is a big drop in the market. So first, you need to prepare Steam balance, like buying skins on third party and then sell them on Steam and get like plus 30% or something like that. And then you wait for a drop on the market, like for example, when there is a new operation. And that's when you buy a lot of play skins. And those play skins you can't hold forever because they are not like endlessly growing in price. They're just recovering super fast. And in like a few weeks, you can sell them for the same price they were before the crash or something like that, but sell them on a third-party site. So then you're maximizing your profit. That's like a very good way to do it through play skins. But if you just want to flip randomly any kind of skins, you can do that too. You don't even need to wait for crashes and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to explain all in like 1 minute, but it's a long journey before you can comfortably do it. It's just a process you can learn, but I have a lot of videos for that. Or you can just watch the streams. Hey, what's up, Paradox? How much did you pay for the Karo stickers? 1,270. So I'm technically losing like 100 euros for each of them. That's not great. I know, it sucks. Which flipping strategy do you prefer? Example, buff to buff, cash to buff, buff to cash. I think buff to buff is the easiest possible way you can profit with no experience. I have like videos for it. You can just find it on my channel. Like when the operation drops, all items go down except trade fillers. Kinda like that. But not necessarily all items. All items that are like popular, stuff like that. Play skins mainly. Investment skins don't really have to go down in price. They might even go up in price. That's the thing. When I can use my token in major CSGO? What do you mean token? Like souvenir tokens. Is that what you mean, Sasha? Like the souvenir token. You probably can use it when the matches start. So on the 31st of October, in 2 days, they are gonna start playing the matches, and that's when you can start getting the packages. I think that's when, like after the first game, but might be plus minus 1 day, I don't know. At least that's how it was before. So yeah, okay, let's continue price checking. The trader base price is 11.74, but that's for the highest float. The category of float I have is 0.19, so it's actually here. If I click there, you can see its price is 12.46, 12.58, 12.6, and the base price was basically €1 more expensive just because of the float. So you have to pay attention to the float. You can also look at the trade records and see like most recently for how much they sold. Like this one is even lower float, so it sold for even more. But around for 12 I'm looking. There's none. Okay. But I need to make a decision either to price it under this guy or under this guy. I think I'm better off under this one. Like 90.79. Because it's a very popular skin, so the first one is gonna sell quickly. 90.79. And I get an extra 79 cent. 90.79. There you go. And this would be quite a good amount of profit. Where are you from? You read my name correct, haha. I am from Moldova, but like I know that like I've seen other languages before, and I know that sh is sh. And you're probably from Slovakia or something like that, because that's what your name sounds like. Shtiromena, yeah, I'm from Moldova, obviously. It's my first language. But I do live in Latvia, yes. Okay, next skin. Let's price it. I usually don't do them one by one, that's kind of time wasting. I just select all of them. Like this. These are quite expensive, like unlike the usual prices I deal with. Like sometimes I have to deal with like 30-cent skins, but I try to avoid that nowadays, just so I get €1 plus skins, because it's quite fast to list it for sale. It's not that hard, and from a €1 skin you can get quite a bit of profit. Yeah, I'm from Moldova, Republic of Moldova, right? Not Moldova as in a region of Romania, but Republic of Moldova. What do you think about Antwerp capsules? Legends 2022. I have 130 capsules. I made a video about like what I think. Wait, let me find my channel. It's kind of lagging. I hope the stream isn't lagging, but here you go. This video I made recently is literally about that topic. I think they're actually pretty good, because I mean the legends specifically are the worst, right, out of all the capsules in Antwerp, but it's still better than nothing, right? I myself have like 500 of those, just keeping them. And also one thing I noticed, YouTube made an update. Did you notice this? When you go to someone's channel and you click on videos, you can now see like only the videos. And that was such a big problem for me, because I was trying to make it so that the channel isn't cluttered with shorts and stuff like that, so you can see the videos. And now they finally made that. You can see just the full videos. And then you can click on shorts, and so you see just the shorts. That is so much better. And then live streams. Like before, I used to private my live streams, not private, but unlist them, because they would clutter my channel and you wouldn't be able to find the videos. And now it's so much better that they decided to change this. If I'd start right now with €50 and dedicate like 2 hours per day researching and making good trades, how much time do you expect me to get to €500? It depends. €50 if you do buff to buff, that could take you like, let's say you make 5% a week. But each week is not as easy as that, because you're not able to insta buy items and insta sell them, so you need some time. So let's say you're able to do 3 weeks a month. So 105, 3 times a month, okay. But your amount is €50, and you multiply by 105, multiply by 105, multiply by 105. Wait, I think I can just press equal. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. In 1 year, you could get to €90, technically, but that's not. Wait, no, that's not €1. It's not 1 year. It's 12 attempts. That's 4 months. 4 months, 5 months, you can double your money. Yes, pretty much my experience. Yeah, every 5 months I double my money. So 5 months you can double your money pretty much. It's gonna take a while for you to get to 500, because it's 10 times. But also you have to consider that you can get lucky, and you can put yourself in a position to get lucky with like floats, with stickers, and in that situation you can get far more than just 5% a rotation on buff to buff. Like if you get, for example, 001 float on a powder, that would be crazy, because you can sell it for almost triple the price you bought it at. Or 07 minimum well, that's also really good. It's like plus 40% instantly. So you have to watch out for low floats, for good stickers, and sell them for what they're worth. Like this one is low float, field tested. That would get me like extra 10% at least. This one's extra 20-30% probably. We'll see in a second. You bought a 00 Shadow Dagger Gamma Doppler phase 1 of Skimport. I want to sell it to buff. How should I adjust the price according to what is selling at the moment with similar float? Yeah, you just look at what is the cheapest 00 phase 1 at the moment, and that's what you list it as. But you're going to like list it lower and lower with time. But you can also check out like the trade history and compare to other 00 phase 1s that have sold, and see what you can expect. Yeah, you can obviously, yup is correct. I think he does a lot of buff to buff, so he knows better than me even. But if you get lucky with floats and stuff like that, it's so much easier, right? You're able to pull in even like 10% on average each rotation if you are doing it very well. Would you recommend buying items cheaper from third parties and then sell it to Steam Market? Yeah, that's a good strategy. but you need to aim to get plus 30% at least, right? If you're going from cash to Steam, you need to get at least 30% growth in this time. And that's just growth. It's not even considered profit. Because when you go from Steam to cash later, you're going to lose like 20% or something like this. Right? So what you have to do is try to... And the difference would be around 10%. And that would be your profit. But you have to increase this profit, this growth, and you need to decrease this decrease, basically. Make this one minus 15 on average. That would be even better. Make this one minus 35 on average. Now you're almost getting 20%. But of course, percentages don't add up exactly like that. So it will be like 15% more realistically in the best case scenario. But yeah, it's a working strategy. It's just need to really understand it. Okay, food chain, well worn. This one, 809 is the cheapest, but it has a big gap between the next ones. So I'm gonna check the trade records. 809 is what I'm looking for. 809. There is some for 7, some for 820, 818, 890. So it's all over the place. I think I can expect to sell it for 811, but it's not even worth it for 3 more cents. I'm just gonna list it under 808. 808. I think that's fair enough, because I don't have anything special going on in that skin. I also have Compojo. I'm just listing some items for sale that I have on Steam. This time I have like 1, 2, 3 euro skins, not as cheap as before. I also have 14,000 RMB. I mean, I know what to do with it, right? I'm not just like stuck with it. I have plans for it, but yeah, for now I just accidentally managed to get 14,000 because I sold a bunch of items recently. Do you think I can make profit from the viewer pass? Yeah, Igor, you can. It's just gonna take a long time because a lot of people are buying those passes just to hold. So growth is gonna appear quite slowly. Like you can notice that with the previous years. Let me check. 2022 viewer pass. This is Rio and this is Antwerp. What it looks like, it grew a bit, but before that it was actually going down in price a lot. It seems that like in game I think it was available for like 9 euros. So in the first year, well, not even a year, that was half a year. In the first half year it wasn't even worth it, right? In the first half year wasn't even worth it. So that's what you can expect with the Rio pass as well. It's not gonna become profitable in the first half year or something like that, because a lot of people are buying these. It might even go down in price over the time. So you might even be better off buying it after the tournament ends, right? You can buy it later for cheaper. At least that's what happened with Antwerp. And it kind of makes sense because especially in the period that you could see the tournament till like, I don't know, May something, it was about the same price, 10 euros. You should look out for Devourer, Sawed Off, and Minimal Wear. Why? Question mark, yup. Can get pretty good float on Bioter. I mean, I don't know if it actually matters that much which skin. Like, they all can be good floats in Minimal Wear. Like, all skins can get good floats by accident, right? That can happen a lot. Like, I got a 60 euro skins on a Bioter, on a 60 euro stickers on a skin on a Bioter. So it can happen. Are name tags a reliable way to cash out Steam balance? Not quite sure, right? You can sell name tags, like name tag on Skimport. Like you can like look at it. 189 euros. 188 or something like that, but on Steam it's like 181. Seems like it's actually pretty good, but you see it actually goes down in price sometimes. It's not always profitable, right? Before it was like 160. At that time it was not profitable, and all of a sudden now it became profitable. So yeah, it actually is a good way, but it's not always profitable, right? You have to understand that. Like before, it was pretty much always not profitable. It just in September it happened. I guess someone stopped selling it or something. Hey, what's up, Wojtek? What's up, Kostya? Right. This one is a minimal wear 0.10. I don't believe that deserves any overpay. Might be wrong though, because I don't see any point, anything above, anything below 0.13 I don't see here. So I might wanna look up 0.10. 16.2 is base price. These ones can be reaching 19. It's kind of hard to price it because there is no others I can rely on. But the super low float is like 19. I think I can price mine at like 16.69. So like I'm still on the first page, but I'm higher than the minimum. I think 16.69 is a good amount. If not, I'm just gonna reprice it later. It's better to put it too high than too low. Have you done pick'ems? I'm not gonna buy the pass. Honestly, don't even see the point, because you can buy the capsules, right, without the pass, but the souvenir packages, you can just buy them off the market cheaper than they would be in game. So I don't see a point in buying it. I guess you get the coin, but I don't know if it's worth it for me, because I don't even really watch the games anyway. Okay, Road Rash in very bad float. I think 92.88 is a fair price. I mean, kind of just like guessing, because the other ones are pretty much the same thing, so can't really wiggle much, and there's not that many for sale, so I'm just gonna put the cheapest. Coin really doesn't matter to traders. Yeah, not really. Yeah, for fun, but yeah. Okay, minimal wear 987. See, 1128. So technically I'm getting 140 RMB overpay. 1127. I mean, it's like 20 cents, but still quite a bit of overpay. And this one is gonna be hard to price because it's 001. So it's almost 000. So 002. Base price is 27. 002 is 37. But just 00 is 29. So I think I would be able to price it at like 35, cheaper than this guy, because he has got also some stickers and stuff. Maybe even lower than that, 33. I'll be higher than base 00, but I'll be more attractive. 34, let's put it in the middle. You're 35, okay. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna look at the trade records. You're saying that 35 is a good price. Can't really see anything in trade records, but okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I was about to put it for 34, so it was pretty much about the same pricing. It's just I was kind of worried about the guy on, like, next guy on the list having like a lot of sticker value, so mine wouldn't sell because of that. But I guess people pay for the float, not for the stickers, for this kind of skins. How much friend requests you have right now sent by scammers? I don't know. I don't really check friend requests. I have 84. How many of these are scammers? I don't know. Probably a lot of them. Like, there is obviously not only scammers, right? Some people I know, like for example this guy I know. It's just I don't really go through my friend requests. Yeah, it's like whatever. There's like a lot of 0 level, actually no, not that many 0 level accounts, but don't really care about them. Okay, let's continue. Minimum wear 21.42, but the next one is 22. It's quite more expensive, 50 RMB. I don't have anything special about it. I think 21.99 is decent price, but let's check trade records. 21.99. That should be possible to sell. Yeah, people sell at 22, so 21.99. The person just listed it way too low. You were there, Joe? Sorry. I mean, I don't really accept friend requests usually. I only sometimes accept when we play a game or something, because there is not much point, right? We can just talk on Discord, that's fine. But Steam is like a little more guarded for me. Enforcer, minimal wear. No, it's factory new. Float is okay-ish, nothing special. I could technically, I can't even check this category because it's not even a separate category. So 11.14 seems like a good price. This one has some stickers, so we're gonna check the sticker value. 63 cent, 19 cent. So at most it's gonna add like 1 or 2 RMB at most. Just depends on how lucky we get. So like 20, 20, 20, 35. I think listing it for 20, 34 is decent. We're not the cheapest, but we have something to offer. Okay, next is low float field tested neon water. 22.6 is the base price. 26 is this price. But I might sell it for 26.27 because this skin sells a lot. So like putting it for 26 is like missing out on a little bit of overpay. So 26.27 seems fair. Then orange kimono is also low float. 14 is base price, 18 is this price. But we have to notice that the factory new is actually cheaper than this. So we can't really list the low float minimal wear more expensive than factory new. That's kind of dumb. So I'm gonna check the factory new. It's like 17.6. So I think 17.49 would be fair overpay. It's cheaper than factory new, but it's also cheaper than the. It's also more expensive than base price. So yeah. And the last one, low float field tested, 23.67 base price. I think 30.89 is fair. We get about 50% overpay for this one. It's crazy. And considering that I didn't overpay for the float in general, right? I got it for base price on a buyer, something like that. It's way better. Okay, we're listing these. I might just list another layer because we don't have that many left technically. It's like 5 rows, 4 rows actually. Entombed for 32. Wait. Sale. Why? Question mark. Because it's like 0.15 instead of 0.17. Is that why? Ah, I see. 32.5. 32.69. Okay, makes sense. I didn't really pay too much attention to like the difference between 0.15 and 0.17. It does make sense, obviously, that it's more valuable because it is a lower float. I didn't really pay attention. It's that much better. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see next one. Gonna be from here. Hey, what's up, JM? We're just listing some items for sale, pricing them and stuff. Just 4 rows of items, not too many. 19. Okay, I'm gonna select them. Okay, sell. Where did you buy these items? Yeah, on Skimboard. Not all of them technically, because I don't even like keep track where I bought the items, right? So obviously not all of them are gonna come from Skimboard, but probably most of them. 0.15 versus 0.17 has a lot of value difference in the buff. Makes sense for some skins, obviously, yeah. How much do you usually increase the price of the skin if there are stickers attached to it, especially of mid-high tier stickers. I just compare it to what they already have for sale, right? I compare it to the same skin with like other skins of the same that have a similar value in stickers, right? If my sticker value is like 20 euro, I compare it to sticker value 20 euro and then list it lower than them. And if it doesn't sell, I list it lower and then 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 list it lower until it sells. That's pretty much how I do it. This Judgment of Anubis has 0.59, so it might get more overpaid than 0.17. 24 base price, 25.15. 25.17, 25. I mean, I don't know. Like, there is 1.15 here, but it's the only one. Maybe that's a guy that also doesn't know about 0.15 difference. So he'll list it for that. Like the... Still, I don't see any 0.15s. It's kind of weird. Here, 28 is the cheapest. And after that, there is a few more, like 28 here, 29 here. Makes sense. But like, not on this page. What if I list it for 27.64? 27.64. I'm gonna just experiment with it, 27.64, because it's not that much overpay, but it might be worth it. Yeah, he doesn't know. Yeah, good job, Jam. Good luck as well. Okay, this one's minimum wear 0.12. It might get some overpay because I don't see any 0.12s on the first page. Is that a separate category? It's not even a separate category. Does that matter? In your experience, does the 0.12 make a difference on a skin like this? I know that if it was low float, it would get a lot of overpay, but 0.12, huh? 2886 base price. I could try and list it for like... There's a 0.10 here, 30. Only if it's a float cap skin. Okay, makes sense. It's not even that big of a difference. Like there's a 30, a yuan item, 11 float. So I guess 2906 sounds good. Like which starts from 0.10, like dark water or something. Makes sense. Next there is Emperor 0.77. That's actually a very low float, considering that it only goes up to 0.8. So mine is 0.77. But like, if you really look at it, this is a guy for 76. So like, it's not really valued high in any way because it's a red skin, right? They're not gonna use it for trade ups. So I think it doesn't matter. It's just gonna sell it for 122.98. I have a sticker. What is it? This is a Hersey, but it's not even full health. It's scratched. And then there is Star Trek MP9 Hydra. That's not really worth overpay, but I'm gonna list it for 41.16. We have a sawed-off Wasteland. €2.50 for a sticker. It has a sticker with it worth 2.5 euros. Okay, let's see if we can find some overpay. See, finally we actually have some semi-valuable sticker. Not that much, but it's worth something. So base price is 83. We can then sort it by the ones that have stickers and compare. This guy has 140. So pretty close to our value. This guy has 360, so a lot more. And he's 98. So we'd be somewhere in between 83 and 98. Probably 98 is a bit too much, I would say. So it's more in demand, you think that? I would agree with you, but at the same time it's not even that great of a sticker. Like if it was expensive, yeah, but it's not. It's like 2.5 euro. Like, this guy is way too much overpay. You could buy that skin. So I think putting it for like 89 seems fair-ish to try and then list it lower. Hey, what's up, Pickle? I'm gonna put it for 89. Vent Rush minimal wear, very bad float, and no stickers. 31.88. Unicorn Hollow is much more demanded in Chinese community. Yeah, I understand. Makes sense. Sawed Off Mosaico, factory new. There's nothing special about it. No float, no nothing. Trade records, 87 is base price. See, these are probably low float. Oh, they have stickers. Got it. It doesn't even sell for 87 really. So I'm just gonna put it for 87 and hope it sells. So it's kind of listed with the right price, 98 RMB. Okay, makes sense. You're going to invest in Rio or what? No, I think I'm not going to. I will flip the packages from Rio, right? But I'm not going to invest into capsules or stuff like that. I can invest into like Stockholm's or Antwerp's if I was investing, but I mean, I technically am investing. I have 500 legends from Antwerp, but I don't really consider that too big of an investment. Just kinda ish. Crime Scene minimal wear with a low float. So 170 base price, 173 minimal wear. Yeah, I don't think this one gets much overpay because the factory new is pretty much the same price. So like technically, this is way too much overpay already. But I'm gonna list it for like 173. I have a plan to invest in gold sticker if the quality turned low. Quantity. Makes sense, because yeah, people don't like them, so you might trigger some good reaction. I believe that would be possible. Like good consequence to people not liking these stickers, as in not many are gonna invest into them. So that's possible. But it's also very risky. So yeah, this one 0.20, 38 is base price. Yeah, I'm not gonna get much overpay for this because it's like same price and minimal wear as full tested, so doesn't matter. 38.07. This one's Star Trek Asimov Battles card. Nothing special. 32 point. It's kind of hard to price it though because it's from between 32 and 33. But I think that's fair because all of these are sold for 29, so 32.49 seems fair. Not maybe even more than fair, right? It's more expensive than it should be what I'm trying to sell, but I'll be the cheapest, so it makes sense to try. Everything was risky. Antwerp was risky too. Yeah, definitely. I'm trading Skimport to Skimport since 4 months and was profiting quite good from it. Since October, I'm having a big problem with the CAPTCHA bot of Skimport. CAPTCHA bot, right? It doesn't let me buy or sell stuff when it thinks that I'm a bot, or if I am not using a bot. Did you experience any similar issues? Not really. Like I saw people on Discord like say that. Actually, no, I have experienced like when I tried to sell items like a lot quickly because I try to do it as fast as possible so it doesn't take me a lot of time. It tells me like error or something like that. I'll refresh the page, and then I have to try again. It's just I try to list a lot of items for sale. That happens, but when I bought, not really, because I don't know, it just hasn't really happened. But I saw people on Discord see that happen to them. If there would be no operation, then the prices will go more insane. True, because then people are not going to have anywhere to put their money into, so they're gonna buy the skins that already exists. True. Thank you, Pickle. Global Offensive, minimal wear, so it's low float as well. 27.77 base price, 27.89. So it's not actually worth any overpay. 27.88. Colony 4 well worn. Also, I have a sale. Let me just quickly check on my phone. I got like 13,000 RMB, but don't know what price range I should look out for. It's kind of hard to tell because, like, what are you trying to do with the RMB? Should I try to snipe low floats, or what is your opinion? You can try that because that's quite an efficient thing to do in general. Well, let me check buff. I sold an item. Perfect. Should you move buff to buff, Sasha? You can try. Depends what your budget is, because you can't really flip buff to buff with a huge amount of money. Okay, I sold the item. Perfect. Colony 4. 36.95. There you go. And this one, Star Trek field tested base float. 36.95. Oh, that's the other one. 46.05. Seems fair. There was one for 42 apparently when I opened this, but 46.06. Trade records 45. Actually barely gets over 45. This one was 49.99 for some reason. I guess I can try to sell it for 46. We'll see. Reactor minimal wear, there's no float, so it's gonna be base price, but there's a big gap right here. So trade records 29.31 is what I'm looking towards. I don't know, there's a bunch sold for higher, but like they have better floats and stuff like that. So I think I should sell for 29.68. What items are you selling? How did you get them and why? Like these items, I don't really track where I purchased them. All I know is that I purchased them for cash. That's what I track. For example, on Skinport mainly, I believe, and then some of them on Skinbid, some of them on GamerPay. Don't really track that because it doesn't really matter. But I'm selling them on Buff because that was the initial plan. Because it's kind of hard to sell these items anywhere else. They're not very fluid and stuff like that. I could sell them on Steam as well, but I didn't really need Steam balance at the time, so I'm just moving them to Buff. How's it going, Wiz? I'm pretty good. I'm just selling some items I bought recently. Tech9 brother, this skin has a skin float worth a good amount of overpay. I picked 5 full tested 0.017 and flipped them for 1 RMB profit each. God damn. Yeah, I remember selling that one for a lot of overpay in low floats. I also traded on GamerPay and Skimbit, but lately it seems that they also don't have that good offers anymore. What is your take on that? You can still find some, right? I remember on last live stream when I wanted to spend some money, I went to Skinbid, and literally the 2 first items I found, I bid on them, and I ended up getting them. It was an Op Asimov for 87 euros and some agent skin, and I got them instantly, pretty much. You know, that doesn't happen a lot, but it still happens quite often, like when I tried to find some good deals on GamerPay. No, not GamerPay, Skinbit. Yeah. Anyway, Red Rod well worn. This one, nothing special about it. I think 17.99 is a fair price. There you go. Cardiac, it is a low float. 23 is base price. 25 is low float price. Okay, 25.46. Next one is Blueprint Balls card. It's not float capped. It's actually a decent float. Wait, I might actually be able to get some overpay. There's a guy for 52 with 21.99 though, so I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I don't think I can actually get any overpay. Okay, 21.24. I'm gonna try the list. Leather were worn. This one is 28.77. Seems fair. We'll see if it sells, because it might be hard. There's only 7 on sale. 26. Yup, you said 26. Is that about the blueprint or what? Shallow grave 0.16. 10.46. 11. But what is my float? 0.16. So I could technically try and put for 11.89. You just sell your buff balance after doing this? Not necessarily. I might buy some stuff so I can sell those items on Steam later to get Steam balance, if I can find good items. And then also I can buy items to sell them on third party for cash, for profit, and then I can also sell Steam balance. And I wanted to ask, when you buy buff balance directly, is the 96% you offer with or without the fee? You get 96% of what you spend, basically. I cover the fees. So if you spend 100 euros to send the balance to me, then you get 96 euros on your bank. But also I might start with Litecoin, cryptocurrency Litecoin. Yeah, because there's quite a lot of people that don't live inside Europe, so if I want to get their business as well, then I should start using crypto, and Litecoin seems pretty easy to use, so yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah, it's very, yeah, I know. I did research some months back when I was writing my thesis, but yeah, I do know about Litecoin and stuff like that. It's just haven't really had the need to use it before, because I already got enough business in Europe, and I still do get, but I want to implement some permanent, not permanent, but regular customers, right? I already have some, but the more regular customers I have, the better, because then I don't have to spend time explaining stuff to new people and so on. I use Litecoin and it dipped from 100 to 50 real fast. Gotta be careful. Yeah, that's also a thing, but the way I hope to use it is that I would buy Litecoin, send it immediately to the person I need to send it, and that's it. Or if I get Litecoin, I immediately send it to somebody else to buy something from them, right? To hold it myself a very minimal amount of time, because it's not a very good thing to do with crypto at this moment. Yeah, I do look a little sleepy because, I mean, I don't really know why, mostly because I'm a little tired. Shouldn't even be, but did a little workout today, had some food, so I'm feeling okay, so. Brix, what do you think about Black Scope Desert Hydra? What can I think about it, man? I don't know. It's like, it's okay, but I wouldn't overpay for it. It's not that impressive, it's just rare. So, I don't know. Sometimes you can get profit for it if you're flipping, but otherwise I don't really care much for it. I bought some of these ice cold. A week ago I bought this, right? And I bought like 12 of these in different conditions. I guess fucking what? The price went down so much since then. The moment I bought them was like October 21, I believe. They were like quite more expensive, and now the price fell, which is fine because I bought them on buff and I can still sell them for break even, right? 384 buy price and selling them for 393.99. So I am actually breaking even. Yeah, new case will decrease in price. Yeah, I understand that. It's just kind of sucky, very sucky, because for some time these kind of skins have been like stable, right? If you look at the Steam market, like the price has been stable for quite a bit, quite some time, yeah? You see that? 66 is still the same price, more than a month already. Has gone up and down, but at some point it's gotta stop, right? Because the older collections have stabilized, but this obviously is recoil, so it's gonna take a little longer because it's been only a few months. So I'm just gonna be more careful, but I'm happy I didn't actually lose anything. I just ended up selling like 700 euros worth of skins, maybe even more than that, for a break even. That's why I have so much balance right now, because I sold all those skins for break even. Seems I have a sale. Glock reactor. Also, it seems the Entombed has sold. So Yup, thank you for your advice, because it actually sold for overpay. That is actually something I didn't consider before, like considering the 0.15 and 0.17 difference. So yeah, that's cool. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna go through these skins and sell them. I can do that after the stream much faster. I might sell just the more expensive ones. Like for example this Mehdi, 15 euros. That is quite expensive. Let's sell that. Stat track well worn. I don't think it's gonna be worth overpay, but the difference is quite big. 114 is the minimal, and it seems that it doesn't really sell for cheaper, for more expensive than that. Somebody had a Titan paper on one of his. So 113.99 seems fair. I think that's good. Okay, and besides that, let's skip the next page. Is anything good here? Not really. Maybe this Flux and Nova worth like a bunch. Let me sell these, and then we can start doing something else. Antique minimal wear. It has 0.08 flow. That's pretty good. 57 is base price. 57 also low float. But the question is, does this guy not know about floats, or what is the matter? Don't know. I feel like it wouldn't really be worth much overpay, because the next factory news is not that much more expensive. It's like €1 more expensive. I don't know. What do you think? Check the record. Price trend. No, trade records. 66.07. 60.07. 60.07. So I think, yeah, it's not really worth overpay, because they're selling for 60 with the cheapest is 99, but it doesn't sell. Maybe like a tiny bit, right? Because there's not many in existence anyway. But like there is a guy for like 57. I don't know, man. Just gonna put it under this guy, 57.57. One week ago in Tom 2.15 we're going for 35. Goddamn. And so unlucky, I bought a craft from GamerPay and he scratched the stickers, then sent me. I double checked before buying. It shows non-scratched. Oh my god. Really? Pikachu, really? You can contact support and maybe they will not pay him, or pay him less, because that's freaking effed up. Like, they can see the skin at the moment of transaction and they just... Man, that was screwed up. Goddamn, that makes me feel kind of scared to buy skins on GamerPay with crafts. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they can fix it. Especially if it's like a Titan Hollow or something like that. Imagine, like, they sell it and then they scratch the sticker. That would be crazy. Yeah, do talk to support. I know that Pikachu is in their server, so he can probably talk to somebody. It's common bad move, goddamn. Cologne 14, so it's pretty expensive. Flukes well worn, 637. There's nothing special about it, so I'm just gonna go with the flow. 45.96. Okay, perfect. It's so rude and makes no sense. Yeah, I remember seeing somebody doing that, but he did it on CS Money, I believe. So like technically he wasn't screwing like a small trader, he was screwing a big company, right? Because they're basically a multi-million-dollar company, CS Money. And it's like less sucky, but still very sucky. So yeah, get them banned. I mean, technically, if let's say the value of that sticker was like really, really good or really, really big, I mean, GamerPay has his legal information, right? He had to pass KYC. So like, find him in real life? I'm joking, no. And pursue legal action, that's what I meant. I'm joking, obviously. But hopefully they can like deal with this and find a solution, because that sucks. But yeah, I'm sure there will be. Also have another sale. I normally did it once. Like, I understand like it happening once, like you think it's kinda like funny or something like that, and you do it once, but I wouldn't do it even once. Where should I trade my 4x sticker guns? It depends, lasers. Like, I would say a good place for that would be Skinbit, because you can just list your skin on an auction and people are gonna bid on your skin. In that way you don't have to like price the skin correctly. But then you can also sell it on buff, which is the Chinese market. You sell it on buff with the right amount of overpay, or you can just put it for a high price and then lower and lower and lower if it doesn't sell. And then with the buff balance that you get, you can just sell the buff balance, for example, to me. I do buy buff balance at 96%, or you can just buy skins on buff and then sell those liquid skins on a third-party site. That's also an option. Okay, I dealt with the more expensive skins. I have 14,000 RMB right now. We're going to try and find something that I can buy on buff and sell on Steam, and hopefully those items are not going to decrease in price over the next week. Buff would be the best because Chinese people are crazy. They buy anything they like. Yeah, that's true. I would say buff is better than Skinbit, but Skinbit is easier. But in the end, you might be able to sell it on buff for more. Do you buy buff balance via bank transfer? Yeah, in Europe. I can only do bank transfer in Europe. Yeah, probably, but he said that it's really bad move, and for his current reputation, he can't do such thing now. Yeah, I agree. Would investing in Rio Major even be a profitable? Or is it the deja vu of Berlin Major? I wouldn't call it deja vu of Berlin Major, because like there's been majors worse than Berlin. Technically, RMR wasn't even a major, but whatever. Is it SEPA bank transfer? Yeah, SEPA bank transfer, aka EU transfer. Because I live in Latvia, so it's easy peasy. But it's unknown what's going to happen with the next tournament capsules. The only thing that's known is that they are worse even than Antwerp's, and Antwerp's were considered like the same as Stockholm almost. So I don't know. maybe they wanted to create like some really good stickers, aka Stockholm and Antwerp, and then start rolling out shit stickers again, and then the Stockholm and Antwerp go up in price a lot, like the Katowice 2014 or something like that. Obviously, it's not gonna happen like that because there is so many of them in existence. It could happen in like 10 years, right? But we can't just guess what's gonna happen in 10 years with CSGO skins. Hey, I sold Hydro Gloves case hardened well worn on Skinboard. Let me just quickly log that into my sheet. It's not that much profit. It's actually just 3 euros profit. It's like 5%, something like that. Yeah, it's not a lot. But I'm going to log that into my data. There you go. Perfect. This month is going pretty good. Rio is good for my Antwerp investments. Yeah, technically the truth. Last week, me and Pikachu were selling gold autograph stickers to their actual signers. Yeah, I think I saw something like that on Skim or on Discord. I stopped flip gold lol long time. Yeah, because it just gets not profitable after some time. You're waiting for the discount. Yeah, that would be also a very volatile period where you can flip them. Okay, so let's find some items. Probably just gonna click some random items. Don't know if that's an actual good strategy, but maybe, because they show like popular items on the main pages. So I think that would be a good way of finding new items. I can offer you trade and you can check some of the guns with stickers I have and help me price them. I can do that, but I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be able to price them extremely well just because I haven't had much experience with like expensive stickers. So I can help you try and find that. I can give you my trade link. You can send a trade and just tell me what is your account name. I'm not going to, I mean, okay, you can put something in the trade because I'm not gonna accept it anyway, like just whatever. Trade offers. Who can send me trades? There you go. You can just like show your account basically by sending any 3 cent skin, and I will be able to see your account from there. Legend autograph capsule. I have feeling they go to $1. But from which year? And from Antwerp, I don't know, man. Antwerp simple went up so much. I think good time to invest in Legend capsule auto. I also think so, but like, it's gonna be risky, I think. Osama being lagging offered me the trade. Ray, is that you? Lazers. Latvia. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Jim Ron. Okay. You have a lot of gloves. You have pretty good skins. Let's see. Which ones are you referring to? Like something like this? Player 2 with stickers? Cause, wait, let me just copy this and go into Chrome because it'll be easier to inspect your inventory. So yeah. They're in the 3rd page. No stickers here. No stickers here. Okay, this one has stickers. So like 830, okay. This one has stickers. This one has some stickers. Okay, and these guys don't. This one does. €8 per piece. €6 per piece. I think the easiest ones to price are going to be the Slate and the Ice Cold, because it's just a 4x craft, quite easy, quite clean, and I think that's looking really cool. Like, I'm gonna open buff. I believe it was field tested. Let me check. Field tested, and it's 29 float, so it doesn't actually add anything. Then you put with stickers 100%. Base price was 125, I believe, right? Yeah, 125. Might even put like quad combo 130, and then find the same combo. I mean, technically I can just sort it by by the name of the sticker. I don't have to find it. I just thought it would be a lot more popular. But leaving the station, so customize, leaving the station, there you go, and you just put the 4 stickers in there, confirm, and it's gonna find the cheapest, 290 euro. But what is the base price? Wait, customize all to 125 is base price, so I don't actually think it adds that much, up to 40 euros. But you can try, because all of these are priced exactly the same, so you have a chance at actually selling it for 40 euros, right? That's how I found what you could be selling this one for, right? You just find the exact same combo with this one specifically, because it has a 4x of the same sticker. That's how you would go about it. But with the also same with this, it would be quite easy to find. But something like this, it's kind of harder. They're not expensive, but it's just a little harder to price exactly what it's worth. But the sticker is not even worth that much, so in the best situation, this is gonna add like 50 cents on top of your skin, I believe. And this is like 4 euro, 90 cent, 10 cent. This is also like 50 cent in the best case scenario. 260, 285. Yeah, like you can just list it under this guy and then start lowering and lowering and lowering the price until it sells. Just try to keep yourself the cheapest. That's pretty much it. But I think you don't have anything else. I think I'm gonna close CSGO for now. Don't really need it open. I think that's it, right? You have some of these, but they're not really expensive. And then this one, yeah, you can also do the same thing, but this one you might also compare to similar value combos. You have a nightmare. Let me find it. I'm just gonna type in search, unless wait, can I even search here? Nightmare. This one's a Nightwish. Ticket to Hell. I'm confused. You don't have it in your inventory. Maybe Nightwish you wanted to type? Probably. But yeah, I can look this one up for you. Start track field tested. Did you buy them or did you craft them? Because it's a big difference. And stickers, Lambda, Hollow, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Confirm. There is none like that on sale on buff. Got them for 0% overpay. That's good. That's really good. So there is none like that on sale. Can't really compare it to anything. So we're going to just go by stickers, and we're gonna try to find similar value. These are like 370 per piece. That's 14 euro, something like that, sticker combo. So you're just trying to find something like that. This one is not as much. This one is like 8 euro, 46 is the price. This one's like similar, like right there, 49 euro, but base price is 41. So I think you should be able to sell for like 49. This time for 80% value or sticker, then lowered by 5% each time. Yeah, but I think under this guy that has this combo, I think that would be fair because it's the same value and the same kind of like impact I believe it would have. But yeah, I think that's pretty fair. Like this one also 52, but it's more expensive than you. And also fits the skin better, I think. No, I just can't find good items on GamerPay like before. I understand. Maybe it's like just less people started selling or more people started buying. I think could be probably the second one, more people started buying, but the site itself doesn't have that much traffic in terms of like people selling, so the impact is bigger. I'm gonna cash out. I understand, yeah, you deposited a bunch of money. Okay, so here we wanted to see if we can find items to sell on Steam, but also I sold the USPS trader that I listed like at the beginning of the stream for sale for overpay, so the overpay actually works. You can accept the case as a gift. No, it's fine, you can just keep it, it's okay. Okay, 610 is the sell order. Also, my AK sold, breaking even on it, but at least I'm not losing. The AK Ice Cold Factory New. I also ended up buying another Ice Cold Factory New that I was able to sell for like €4 profit because it had a 4x sticker craft for like €8 total. So I ended up getting like €2 more than what I paid for it instead of breaking even. Okay, buy order is going to be €602. There's one that is like 581, so let's see what it actually sells for. 602 shouldn't be too hard to get on a buy order. It seems that recently that hasn't happened. So let's say that 602 is what we would pay on a buy order. If we compare it to Steam, that would not be a great item to use. That would be a bit of a loss. Okay. I guess then we consider the next item. 1369 is the base price. Let's find the base buy order. That would be 1340. That's €185, something like that. Yeah, €185. €185. I think it's not worth it. 256.22 divided by 185. It's 20%. It's not good. Hand wraps giraffe 603. That's the cheapest. Buy order 585. That looks a little better. 81.3 euros is going to be the buy. 81.3. But it's not worth selling it though. It's not that expensive. Yeah, it's like one of those items that fell down in price, so buying right now doesn't really make sense after a short period of fall. It's good to buy on Steam, but buying on Buff is not that great because the crash on Steam was bigger than the crash on Buff for these items. So let's try and find something else. This one, 300 is about the sell price. 294. Let's say that's what I can buy it right now. 294. Doesn't seem good. 294. Yeah, it's not good at all. I feel like it's gonna be a little harder to find items right now, just because of the flash crash we had in the last week for these kind of items. It's not like they lost a lot, like 10%, but it matters, right? That 10% is pretty much my profit margin. Not always, but sometimes. 98 sell order, 95, let's say, on the buy order. 95. Still not good. Interesting. Also, I have another sale. Let me just confirm it. There you go. Perfect. This one, 71, 69, 40 on the buy order. Steam. Steam is interesting, is 97 here. Because technically that could sell, right? The print stream is quite an investment skin, actually. So doing it with an investment skin actually makes a lot of sense. So 69.50 is what I can buy it for, and then 97 I can sell it for. Divided by 69.50, 21%. That's not good enough. God damn it. 163, but that seems a bit of a stretch, because I doubt anyone's gonna sell it for 163. Not quite that low. 166 maybe. And then it's still not worth it. God damn it. 1641, 1585. Still not worth it. I think it might not be that easy to to move items from buff to Steam right now, because last week like we were finding a lot of items. Now it's just kind of hard. Might need to wait for a period of time when prices are doing much better in terms of growth, so then we'll be able to find stuff. Kind of makes sense, right? Even like this thing, Music Kit Baby No Money, it was profitable to buy it on buff and sell on Steam a week ago, but now it's just like look at the price on Steam. It's nothing. It's 420, used to be 470. You can do the opposite, but yeah, I know, but I don't have money on Steam. That's the thing. And like the reason I was selling these items that I have in my inventory on buff, not on Steam, is because, for example, if the crash on Steam happened with like 20%, the crash on buff happened only with like 5% or 10% sometimes. So like that's why right now it's so much harder to find something on buff that I can sell on Steam. I believe that's why, because just the crash on buff is not caught up to what happened on Steam, because you need to wait for trade hold in order to move items from Steam to buff. So I believe that's why it's like this. I mean, I don't know what else if not that. Maybe I have some items I can sell. I have some rocks holes, but nah. Selling. These items are pretty already priced. This one I listed for sale just in case, but I don't think it's gonna sell for this price. It's kind of like way higher than it should be, right? It has a crown foil, but I don't know, man. It could sell. I think it could sell, but the chance of it selling is so tiny that I'm just gonna start lowering the price once it becomes tradable and it doesn't sell. It's just, but it is quite a good skin. I don't know. I liked it. I doubt it's gonna sell though. Like the other ones are super low floats, about the same price, and then there's a guy with cut to It's a Craft, which is not even worth that amount, but whatever. I have this one for sale, which is like almost losing money on it at this point. Don't even know what to do. I guess I'll just lower the price again, like by 1 cent, to trigger like the followers of the items to consider buying it again. And then this one as well. It's kind of a bad item already. Let's see the ones that sold recently, like yesterday, 2 days ago. Let's see what they had. Like this was the one that sold for 99, and it had like 4,000, 1,300, 800 sticker value. God damn. Okay, and mine doesn't have that much, but it was 99 and mine is 68, so I think it's a little more fair. I don't know, my price seems pretty fair. And then this one for 25,000 sold for 286. I don't even think that's worth it, that much overpay, but it did get bought. I sold the blue gem glitter. Okay. Okay, and I think that's about it. I have some like regular skins, but don't really think that's worth it. Looking at right now. Do you trade full time? Kinda. It's not really full time because it doesn't take a full-time job worth of time, but technically true because I don't have other sources of income. Not in the sense that I don't have. This is the main one, right? The main source of income, and yeah, that's you can say that basically. Let me think. What else can I buy? Like maybe we can find something that I can buy after all. Like sometimes I like randomly looking at things like Operation Breakout Case and stuff like that, just to compare prices and see if there is any opportunity to be had. Like how much is this one on buff? 324. Yeah, it's not enough. But so many are being sold on Skimport, like insane amounts. It's crazy. Like 1,300 in one day. What? That's like, bruh, who the hell is buying so many? I mean, I'm kind of happy that the site is doing well because that also leaves me a lot of opportunity. So, yeah. Probably can't afford the Dragon Lure, so I don't know if I should be looking at that one. Fire Serpent. Let's look at this. Destroy the like button. Yes, please do that. Breakout went up in price. Yeah, it always does. It probably always will. It's just gonna become a Bravo case, honestly. That's what I think about it. So, the Serpent, Fire Serpent minimal wear. Not minimal wear, field tested. Base price, I think, would be like 570, something like that. I think that would be a base price. Let me compare to the other ones listed for sale. But it's like way cheaper than what is the cheapest. Okay. So if not 570, maybe 619, like this one sold. Was it a low float? Had a sticker, kind of mediocre float. So it was sold for 620. This one sold for 690. Had a little better float, but nothing else special. 584, 715 for this one. It had like a little better float, but that's about it. Interesting. So like the float does get a lot of overpay here. That's good. And then here it's 592. Okay, that is quite expensive. What the fuck? Interesting. Buy order is 578. Makes sense. And then if we look for low flow specifically, that's 685. Yeah, there is no profit to be had here. I don't think so, at least. I got a USP Black Lotus 0.077 and has a 59-cent sticker. Can you see if I listed for a good price? Where did you list it? Also, I managed to sell my crime scene. It's okay, maybe we'll find some other items that we can sell. Skinport. Okay, let me investigate. You said USB Black Lotus. Minimal wear with a sticker. .077. 0.077. It is here. And you say it has a 59-cent sticker, and here it is. This is yours. It actually has a 4 sevens. It's quite nice because it's like a 777. 134. I think that's fair because you're the cheapest low float. You have a decent sticker and there's no competition really. The other ones are just like average shitty skins. I think yours for 134 has a chance of selling. Yeah, I think that's a decent price. But you might also have to lower it to like 125 or something like that. It's just if it doesn't sell, do that. But for now, that's pretty good. Because sometimes it's hard to sell low floats on Skinport, even if they are worth money. Smithman 129. Yeah, something like that. Scarlet Scama field tested. Shama field tested. Hey, what's up, Blade Runner? Okay. Let's see. 264 is base price on buff. What about the low floats? 367. Bruh. What? 367. That is insane. It's like €100 overpay, basically 50% for the low floats of the gloves. I'm just looking at the floats they have for these prices. There's one for 395, but it's not even that category. 393, 390. So, yeah. But you can't really flip them from one place to another. This got sniped by bots. Yeah, I guess. I don't really think I've ever bought like low float gloves ever on Skinport. Probably gonna put a price cap because I don't really like too expensive on items because it's too much money just one item. So 250 sounds kind of fair to me. Maybe something like this, Print Stream. It's from, where is it from? The Fracture collection. So the Fracture case isn't really going down in price too much, or is it? Like the skins probably, but not the case itself. It's growing in price again, so like, I could see this being profitable. So like it's going for like 43 on Skinport. Let me try and find it on Buff. It's like 39 on the sell order, 38.50 on the buy order. So like if we say it sells for like 44 multiplied by 88, oh wait, 0.88. 44 multiplied by 0.88 and then divided by 38.5, that's like 0.5%, that's nothing. Sorry. But we can try to find something else. These skins are probably not that great. This one's mine. I have a capsule. I was kind of lucky with these because I bought like 10 of these capsules, and then look what happened. Like I bought them 2 weeks ago on Buff with a buy order, and now they're like reaching 20 euros, 19. So was a really good purchase, I think, at least. On Skinport especially, it's quite expensive. Basically, these are bringing me like €2.5 profit each, but like you can't really repeat that because prices change and stuff like that. I mean, I'm gonna try and see, but I doubt it. Like 1796, I was able to sell a bunch of these. Yeah, it's like let's say 17.9 it sells 15.75, so it's like 40-cent profit. It's not even worth it. It's like 3%. Yeah, you see that? Just saw your trade up filler investment video. Does it still make sense to buy these ones you bought, in your opinion? And does it make sense to buy them now and sell when the operation hits and then buy cases? I do think it's still worth it because while operation didn't come before the major, it can still come after the major. It would make sense, right? And yeah, so far since I've made that video, the skins haven't gone down or up in price, so they're still the same price. So yes, I think kind of makes sense, because even like during the period that items fell down in price, SG, anodized navy, like this kind of skins, they didn't really fall down in price. Let me show that. A little bit, kinda like 7%. I think that's better than like a lot of other skins, how they've performed and stuff like that. I still don't get it why you use one of the most expensive third-party sites out there. Only Skin Baron takes bigger fee. Because I'm able to profit there. That's why. Okay. Let's find something else. See, there is like some of my items sprinkled in between here randomly, even though I'm looking at the market in general. Like this item, let's see, is it profitable? $469. That's my price right now. 469, 376. 4.69 multiplied by 0.88 divided by 376. That is 9.7%. That's decent. We still need to identify if it's gonna be a good purchase, because we don't want it to just fall down in price, right? Yeah, but you could profit even more. Not true, Blade Runner. I sell items everywhere, right? I sell items on Steam, I sell items on other sites, and it's just like different experience everywhere. And just from experience, I can say that Skimport is more profitable in certain ways. In other ways, other sites are more profitable. But through what I'm doing, it's just better. It makes sense to buy everywhere when it's profitable and sell in those places where the prices are higher or something like that. Yeah, sure, man. Don't trade on Skimport if you don't like it. It's fine. Okay. See, like 376 euros on buff is kind of an increased price, right? On Steam, it's like when you ratio it, it's actually a lot cheaper on Steam. So like that's why I'm kind of scared to buy, because like people are going to buy these on Steam and then after a week sell them on buff, and then be able to convert Steam to buff very efficiently, and then the price on buff is gonna fall. So price on Skimport is gonna fall as well. So I don't think, even though there is a 9% difference, that margin might not be enough for me. I think so. So I'm not gonna go and buy this one actually. Let's see, maybe we'll find something else. This could be interesting. 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 I think that's about it. It's this amount of items. This one sells for 20, 30 sometimes, but mainly just for $19.99. That's what it sells for mainly. You're super cool, says Contrary. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. If we sell this one for $19.99, multiplied by 0.88, that's $17.59. That's not enough profit to buy it, I think. Actually, let's try again. $19.99 multiplied by 0.88 divided by $16.85. That would be 4.3% profit. And the question is, how is the price going to behave? Price is it's fairly okay in regards with Steam price, right? It's fairly okay, and I think it's just gonna move up in the coming days/weeks, just because major usually makes skins go up in price. I think this would be a good pickup on a buy order, like 122 RMB. I think that's fair. I'm just gonna get like 4 of these, not gonna go too hard. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to sell for a decent profit. I can make quite an example, like for example, some items are more expensive on Skinport, like this one. It sells for 19.93. On Skin Baron it might sell for 18 euro. So like a lot cheaper. So even though the fees are smaller there, the price originally is smaller as well. So in the end, you end up getting less on Skin Baron comparison to Skinport. That's generally how it goes. This one, 50 euros is the price on Skinport. Let's see. 48 is sell order. 43 is buy order. I mean, these are just worth it to flip on buff in general. Like, you don't even have to move them to Skinport. I can just flip these on buff. Like, there's a guy trying to flip them in large quantities, but 43. There's none in sight, like in the previous sales, but I think this would be really a good purchase. So I'm just gonna slap a platter in there, 317. And the guy that's right here is probably gonna overtake me, but whatever. If I end up getting it, that's really good. Didn't see any better prices there. Everywhere it's about the same, to be honest. Overall, yeah, it's the same, but you can find items that differ. Like for example, this one, I'm able to sell for 39. But of course we don't know how long that's gonna last, because it's falling down in price a bit. How much is this on buff? On buff this is 27 euro, and if you sell it on Skinport for 39.99, that's 27% profit. It's like a huge difference. Blade Runner, I doubt you can get this much profit on any other site, but of course it would be a little difficult because you have to buy it on buff, then you have to move it to Steam, you have to move it to Skinport, you have to wait for it to, well, you don't have to move it to Steam, but you get it on Steam, you have to wait for cooldown, move it to Skinport, wait for cooldown, and then list it for sale. I mean, you can list it sooner, but nobody's gonna buy it, and then try to sell it, but by that time I think the price is gonna go down in price. I don't know, because see, like before it was 34, something like that, 27, so it was much lower before. One more question. Do you think the Anodized Navy skins will go directly up when the operation hits? I ask because I want to buy from the money chip cases and capsules during operation. Or it could go up. I think it can also go up, but there's also a lot of like supply of these capsules, so that's the reason it doesn't go up faster. But the sticker itself is discontinued pretty much because Rux doesn't play on the team anymore. So yeah, that's a good thing. Like the question about the trade-up fillers, when the operation hits, right? The idea is that there's going to be new collections. new operation collections. Like just like last year we had new collections in the operation, new collections, and people are gonna make a lot of trade ups, and they're just gonna run through all those filler skins because they want to make trade ups, make profit, and so on, or even just for fun. And that's where the skins are disappearing into. And if you have those yourself, you can just wait a day or two and start selling them within those 2 days, and it's gonna be a lot of profit all of a sudden, pretty much. Is my Excel formula available in any video? Like my Excel sheet is not available, but like I'm not using any like hidden formulas or anything like difficult. I'm just like calculating percentage growth and percentage loss, right? That's pretty much it. You just take A is buy price. Wait, I'm not gonna do it there. I'm gonna do it here. This is quite simple, right? You just take A as the buy price, take B as this, probably should put it different. B as the buy price, S as the sell price, and then you sell, let's say, after tax. And then you take B. Wait, no, you take S divided by B minus 1, and that's the percentage pretty much growth. Because you have, for example, from 100, let's say 100 buy, 150 sell. So you take 150 divided by 100 minus 1. That's 0.5, aka 50% growth. It's pretty simple. It's just like sell divided by buy minus 1, pretty much. Every site has their own good gems to buy, but for selling I choose those who take less for me. It's good. It's like I also try to sell on other sites, but a lot of the time they just don't have a lot of traffic. -1 is unnecessary if you know maths. Yes, but also no. Right, if you do buy divided by sell, it's like if you do buy divided by sell, it's not gonna be the same. It's gonna be 66, right? It's not like it's not the same result. I don't like. What do you mean? 1.5 is 50% growth technically. No, yeah, but like when you put 1.5 and you put it as percentages in Google Sheets, it represents as 150%. So like 150% of the initial investment, but it's 50% growth. So like that's why I put. Yeah, that's yeah. Wojtek explained. 1 is just minus 100%. That's the initial sell price. You can just put it by. You can also put like sell. Wait. You can also do it like sell divided by buy minus sell. That's also like the same formula as -1. In the end, you're gonna end up with 50. 0.5, I mean. Because you're dividing this finish amount by the profit. Basically. Wait, no, that's not gonna be the same. Scratch that. Don't pay attention. That's not gonna be. It's not correct actually. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's try and find something else. Operation Hydra case. I remember buying and selling this one before. 1479 is possible. 1241. So 1479 multiplied by 0.88 divided by 1145. That would be 13% if the price stays the same. I think it's worth it to try and risk it. Of course, I would appreciate it if nobody copied the same cases, but I know that would be impossible to ask. So I'm just gonna try and find like other items later. But this is pretty much like how I try and find these items. It's like a secret or something like that. It's just looking through the items, basically. Where can you add me? Steam Discord? Pretty sure I have the Steam, not Steam, the Discord link, the Discord group link in the description. And you can find the link there, join the server, and you can be there, or just add me in your friends list from there, and so on. Oh damn, it's already 7 p.m. What the hell? I remember looking at the time and it was 6 p.m. just a second ago, and now it's 7. What the okay, interesting. Like, usually I get bored by like 1 hour 30 mark, but now I just went on 2 hours and didn't even notice. Goddamn. Yeah. I don't think there's much else for me to do. I'm gonna try to find some items later, put on some buyers, stuff like that. But other than that, I think I'm set for today. I calculated the profit. Wojtek, remember I told you that October is gonna be the best month? I didn't even like know it's gonna be this good. Like, I knew it was gonna be good, but yeah, basically. The start of the month was really, really good. The middle was pretty good as well, and now at this time it's like okay-ish. The average is going down in the last few days, but basically it's like 2 days left, right? 2 more days, and I think I might be able to get to 2,400 profit by the end of the month. And this also considers, like, this includes the fact that I lost 215 euros that I didn't technically count last month. So like, technically you can say that I could be at like 2,600 if I didn't have to count that profit like that loss I made last month. 2,600 could be. So how much time do you spend? Depends. I would say like 3 hours a day is fairly correct every day. But sometimes like the time differs. Like some days I just don't spend any time. Some days I spend like 8 hours. It just goes like that. But yeah, I'm gonna make an update for like flipping probably at the end of November. So not at the end of this month. I'm struggling a bit. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Mainly, like, the profit that I made came from, like, increasing my average from cash to buff, because I got some really lucky snipes, like the M4 Hot Rod, which I sold for, like, 38 euro profit, that Serpent that I sold for 170 euro profit, and then other ones, like the Karambit I sold for 69 euro profit or something like that. So, quite a few good items I had. And also, like, I managed to get a new deal with somebody, and that ended up getting me like 80 euros profit, because like a new kind of deal. I'm not gonna say what it is, but just a new deal, and with something that I didn't do before, and it ended up giving me like 80 euros profit. But yeah, Skurrus, what's up, man? We're actually ending the stream now. I ended up extending the stream a little too long. Skurrus. yeah, I made a deal with Skurrus. Yeah, I'm not gonna like say about the deal because it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now. I listed some items for sale, put some buy orders. Skurrus, like, a thing that happened recently is that prices for items fell down in the last week for a lot of items, and I prepared some items to move them to your account, but they ended up falling in price 10%. So I sold them back to Buff in order to break even, and then I'm buying other items in order to move those to Steam again without losing 10%. Basically. But I will get the items to your account quite soon. Like, I have items from my own, like, that I bought on Skinport in the last week or so with the money that you sent me previously, and then yeah, you're gonna see the other like goal fulfilled quite soon. When do I usually stream? Tuesday and Saturday, 5 p.m. GMT plus 3. So it's like Latvia time, GMT plus 3. Ali, what's up, man? Good to see you. Went from 50 subs to 9k. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We might get to 10k by the end of the year if I make more YouTube videos, but yeah, thank you. I also like leveled up my flipping game now. Instead of flipping 5 euros per week profit, I get maybe 70, 80 per day, so it's a lot better. At least this month specifically, it's the best month so far, but we'll see how the next months go. But yeah, thank you for joining in. I'm gonna finish the stream now, go do some other stuff, because gotta do that as well. Yeah, I'll see you later. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.